had to go over there and check that doe out. You stay around here. That doe there, see, she looks like she's been had the buck up on her, so she's probably been breeding. I'll just throw this whole bag of carrots out to these guys. That little buck here, he's going around with that doe. Look at him. He says, I don't get to mess with those does. The big boys keep me away. Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. Look at him, look at him. Oh, that's a little, he's saying, hey, come back here. Come back here, girl. Come back here. But you look at, he's matured so much during this rut. They just changed. They turned from a boy to a man. Is exactly what's happened. These little guys, they do more wishing than anything else. But that's really good here. I got quite a bit of food out there. So, woo, we haven't seen him in a week. I saw him last Wednesday. Well, now to take that back, Apache saw him Saturday, so it's been about 4 or 5 days. But he's okay. That's a good thing. All right. That might be a little better, especially since I'm talking really, really lowly. And also, I got my phone kind of up by the window, which is getting some wind noise. It's so cool just to watch them. I just love watching deer. That's a pretty good little bunch of does with all those does around. You'd think some of them would be coming into heat a little bit and be some boys around in this area. I want to see some boys. See what we got. What we got. This is kind of a little bit of a different than what we've been having on our Lucy's Herd videos, but I just thought you might enjoy a little bit sitting in the deer stand for a few minutes this evening. Might do it again in the morning also. Well, that big doe is watching something out there. I cannot believe that I have 9 does and fawns around and have not seen anything with antlers. I mean, that is amazing. 2, 4, 6, 7. I think it was 9, 8. I think there's 9 out there. Those little ones are just as cute as they can be. The little yearlings, those deer are only 6 months old. They're just like little kids. They like to run and play. Of course, right now they're looking for South Fresh deer food and corn. They're not paying a whole lot of attention to me talking up here. I finally got smart enough to hook my microphone up, able to talk a little bit. They're not act like they can't even hear me. It's awfully windy, so probably they can't. That little guy wants to play with his mama a little bit, or a little girl, I guess it is. A couple of them did some zoomies there a minute ago, and I didn't get my camera going quick enough. That doe keeps looking out that way. I'm ready for something to come by here with antlers. Hear the feeder going off. It didn't really throw. It must have stopped up a little bit. Threw a little bit of feed, but not near as much. I didn't get to see any bouncing off. Earlier it threw a lot and it was bouncing off a couple of them. They've kind of scattered out there a little bit. They're pretty spooky because of the wind. But it's pretty cool. Got squirrels running around. And comes another one in, looking for dinner, and another one looking for dinner. It's a fun deal to spend time in these stands just watching them. Oh, looky! Oh my head! Oh my head! He thumped her right on the head. Said, "Get away from my food. This be my South Fresh, not yours." What a thump that was! I don't know about that. I don't know about that. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 out there right now. No antlers. It is a cold windy day out here today. I see no deer, but then look out there. I see Forrest. I think that's Forrest. I'm not positive. It looks like Forrest from here. I hope that's Forrest laying behind that tree. I see absolutely no deer at all. The wind's blowing 35 miles an hour, and it's down in the 30s. That is Forrest. That's my boy. Well, you made it one more night, Forrest, that's for sure. There are no deer here at all. I mean, absolutely no deer. The rut just scatters them out. Look how big and beautiful that deer is getting. Now, his body is just gaining just every day, it seems like, even though he's chasing a lot. Of course, he's got plenty to eat here, and he comes back here, and I feed him a lot. But, sorry about all that shaking. Oh, look at there. Where'd that guy come from? He must have been laying down there, and I didn't see him because he hadn't had a chance to come from in here. He must have been laying down. Must have been laying down. Yeah, hi, baby. Let me see if I can get the lid off of this Texas Hunter stand. The lid off this Texas Hunter stand, Texas Hunter feeder. Oh, here comes another little buck. Get some groceries out here for my boys. Get some, hi baby. Hi baby. Running in there. Yeah. Get some groceries out here for my boys. Look at Forrest. He's not even really interested in the food this morning. I'll say that. He just come around here because this is his home territory and he feels safe and secure here. He acts kind of funny this morning, doesn't he? Doesn't he act kind of funny to y'all? Seems to me like he's, I don't know. I don't know if I have any carrots left or not. Hey, you little boys. Hey, you little boys. Come on, Forrest. Come here, buddy. Are you okay? Huh? Come up here, buddy. Come on. Well, he looks like he might have been running all night, just be sore. Yeah. Might have had a wild escapade or two during the night with some does. Or he might have been chased by coyotes, or he acts like he's pretty sore, doesn't he? Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Come on up here and get you something to eat. He's really moving slowly. Come on up here and get you something to eat. I got stuff on the porch too for you. Yeah, I got your fishbowl filled. You okay there, buddy? You notice even those little bucks there, they respect him. They move out of the way when he comes up. He just walks up wherever he wants and starts eating. He's a beautiful deer. Look how fat he's got. Look how tall he is. He's actually the same age as these other bucks. You can see there's really three different sizes. That little buck there, /6, is really just about the same size as Forrest. Well, there's not much difference in them. There's a lot of difference in the size of their antlers. But he's really a pretty nice deer too, and he's probably forever going to only have one horn. But he lived through that injury, and that was good. You know, he's a reckless little guy. That's how he broke that horn while it was in velvet. Broke that down and curled it down, and then when it got hard, it stayed curled like that, and that's what he caught in the fence and couldn't get it loose and ripped it right out of his head. But Forrest is looking good. I always look for him first thing when I get up early in the morning. I didn't see him, and there's nobody out here, and I thought I'd come out and make some noise and talk a little bit, whisper a little bit, see if I couldn't whisper some up. And doggone if he wasn't laying over here under a tree. How about it, Forrest? You okay, buddy? Huh? He's got a long way to go to have big antlers, but I'll tell you what, I just about bet that he adds a lot of inches next year. I bet he's a lot larger deer. If we can keep him alive, he stay away from the coyotes and bobcats, mountain lions, and dang little blue tongue disease that gets so many deer in the United States, particularly in the South. That's all I've got this morning. 3 little baby bucks. So proud that Forrest is here, an /6. A little 4-point, little tiny 4-point. He's a little guy. These deer have good genetics, though, even though they don't look too good for the first year. These two, Forrest looks good for the first year's antlers. They have good genetics, and they may turn into something really special. Whether they turn into something really special or not, they are very, very special to me. It looks like Mr. Forrest is in a little bit of a tussle there. They're not really bad serious. They're just carrying on a little bit. And Forrest, of course, is they got a little bit more machinery to work with. His equipment is a little bit better. At least the equipment on that end is a little bit better. Ot 6s, I may only have one horn, but I'll play. I'll play, yeah. Those guys are buddies. They're not really fighting at all. They're just sort of playing like boys do. They're mostly actually just having fun out here on a cold, cold morning. My hands are freezing already. That wind is so sharp. You can see that's what boys do right there. They're playing around, having a good time. Really not too concerned about much of anything. That's pretty sweet though. Forrest is being nice to Ot 3. Here's what we have up here right now. We have 4 little girls. That was some of the 4 that we turned loose. And they finally found the house. Actually, we've got 3 little girls, 1 little boy. The one with his tag in his right ear there is a little nubbin buck. You see his little nubbins are pretty good size. Actually pretty good size. And here comes some more deer coming in when they heard me talking to them. I know I probably got a lot of wind noise on the camera right now, but I just can't help it. The wind's blowing like crazy. I don't have a microphone. I just wanted to show you that 4 little babies finally found the house. And that's great. There's a couple other ones that has also, but that is beautiful. That little nubbin buck right there on the left. Yeah, you pretty. Born in 2021. That is a beautiful sight right there. That is a white-tailed deer standing on the edge of the lake drinking water. As a deer pants for water, so I pant for you, Lord. That is a beautiful sight right there. Absolutely. That deer's been standing there for quite a while. I finally took my phone out and decided to take a picture. He's drank, that's a little Ot 3, I believe, a little 1-horn buck. He's drank a lot of water. They don't drink water very often, but when they do, they drink quite a bit sometime. Now he's gonna finish up drinking the water and walk on up into the bushes. Was that pretty? Is that precious? Is that precious or what?